long flowing hair.
Good morning, good afternoon. This is the Expert About Nothing podcast. I'm your host Wesley, and we back, baby, for another good week. We appreciate y'all joining us and returning to kick it with us. I don't know what's going on with Devontae, but I guess we're gonna find out.
Ignore my weird ass friend. He done got the Erica Badu. You know, the old girl got the Erica Badu stuff, man, to turn them out. I mean, that's not a bad thing.
Hold on.
I just want to have a moment of silence.
We're not going to a candlelight vigil. No.
He done got weird. He done got weirder, bro.
After I do this, I'm not talking any sports the rest of the year.
I'm with it, bro.
Okay.
Wait, hold on.
The season start this year.
Hold on. So you ain't gonna talk hoops? You ain't gonna talk hoops?
I'll talk hoops.
He ain't no true fan anyway, so we ain't need him.
But the man that had a candlelight vision for the team, if that ain't a true fan, I don't know what he is.
I gave them the blueprint of what's gonna happen to us. Nobody wanted to listen to me. I'm not a real fan. I'm done with you, Byron. I'm not a real fan. You don't care about your team. You supposed to support your team. So if my friend doing wrong, a real friend gonna be like, "Hey man, don't do what you're doing wrong. Change it up." I'm calling you on your faults, but I'm not a real friend because I'm supposed to let you continue to do what you're doing. Makes sense. I'm not a real fan because I call my team on their bullshit. Makes sense. I'm weird, and I'm gonna come in here with the Jimmy hair, which I don't know where the fuck that came from. Makes sense.
Hey, Jimmy was in though. My man said, "Hey, we lost the NBA Finals." I'm a little sad.
Jimmy a troll.
That's what I'm saying.
I love it.
Hey,
we good, man. I mean, hey, for those of y'all that's breaking y'all TVs and stuff, y'all stupid. But I am upset. I'm sad. But
you can get a TV for $100, man.
Why would I want to spend? No, my what the fuck?
4K joint.
But I just want to have a moment of silence.
Hey, it's about to be tax time too
for our teams. That's all. Not crazy. But back to your regular schedule programming.
Nothing crazy, you sure?
No, I got no sense, man. I like I said, I called it. I was like, look, we ain't gonna act right. I mean, we ain't gonna go to the Super Bowl with the coaching that we got. We ain't gonna go to the Super Bowl with acting like this. At some point, this offseason, if Brian Johnson's still on there, I'm going to hockey. Simple.
Byron, I want you to give your input on this, but also I need you to fix your slight echo that you got.
I need you to fix your voice, Wes.
I can't fix it tonight. I don't know I can't adjust the thing. I do apologize in advance, Durante.
No, you good. I'm just talking shit. You know what's happening is God telling Byron, leave Durante alone because unlike you, he was real with his team. But
I mean, at the end of the day, we're all back at home together.
I'm good now.
We'll keep talking, find out. But right now, we all back at home together. Ain't none of us got Super Bowl plans, but to watch it on TV, right, along with all the players on our teams, unless they go into the Super Bowl to be sad.
I ain't watching it.
Well,
you a dog-faced lie. You know you want it.
Bro, and you do not know Wes. You do not know me. I'm petty like that.
Okay. So you ain't never watched any Super Bowl affiliate in it, right?
I ain't say all that. I say I ain't watching it this year.
Okay.
Why you petty, bro? Why you petty about it?
Because
we just hurt. They let Kelsey go outside, and I'm mad about that.
What you want him to do? Your team been hurt most of the season.
Ain't nobody trying to hear
Your team has always had these flaws, and we done talked about these flaws. Hurts is running around 50 miles back and forth and not going anywhere past the line of scrimmage. We done talked about this.
I don't know what's going on.
We don't care about the facts, Wes. We know she was cheating on us. But you know, so we still love her.
His microphone. I don't know what's going on with your mic, but you got to click in it every time.
I have a click.
Yeah.
Me?
Does
Great.
anybody else hear, or is it just me?
It's a little teeny weeny.
Okay. It's like it's
All right.
it's slight, but
We're having technical difficulties. I'll try to fix my problem. Hold on.
just like our team's technical difficulty. My thing. All right, I'm gonna just be like, I was expecting us to possibly win this game, but I also was not surprised if we lost. But I'm definitely surprised that we did not put up more than 9 points. That's just insane to me. Vontae,
I'm coming back to click in, bro. Why are you surprised? You had like 1.5 receivers on the field.
we still had enough.
Oh,
We had
shoot.
a run. We had a run game that
You had a run game that
should've
didn't
been-
exist in the game either.
I'm trying to figure out if you're gonna let me talk. All right,
Continue.
I'm in a
I'll
bad
fix
mood.
my clicking. Back to clicking.
Tomorrow will be pull-up day. I throw a
You know
snowball
where
at your
I'm at.
face.
I hope you slide straight down the street in your front wheel
God
drive.
dang, bro.
God,
Oh, right on past.
Oh,
He said slide down the street.
no, we didn't
Enjoy
establish
that
a run
ice.
game, mind you.
Pull up.
I mean, it could it have been there? Yeah, if we would have started it at the beginning of the game. But I mean, we had a slow start. Yeah, we had injuries. Yeah, whatever. AJ Brown was like the only main injury. Then Julio went down. Yeah, but I'm still trying to understand on like 3rd and like 4th, we trying to bomb it downfield, but like 2nd and like 99, we're doing like a screen pass or like a run. Like it's just stupid shit that I'm looking. I'm like, and then of course defense just decided, you know what, I don't want to play. I wish we would play CJ, but we decided to play Bradbury. Did fine at the beginning of the season. I don't know what got into him. Like I say, I'm baffled.
Barry. I recall you saying
Brother lost all confidence.
You said what?
I recall you saying Bradbury's name a lot, by the way. Is that clicking?
Yeah.
It's my voice better?
Nah.
Any of those?
No. I'd rather your
Great.
voice
Okay.
be like this than the clicking, but it's okay.
Status quo.
But yeah, make a long story short, we sitting at home and
Deep vibrations, ladies and gentlemen. Deep vibrations.
we sitting at home, we're gonna figure out next year. It's just gotta be some type of like offensive, defense, something's gotta happen. And a lot of people are saying too, if something was going on in the locker room because AJ didn't want to come to the game, or well, he couldn't anyway, but like he, changed the social media up and deleted Philly stuff, all that. So it's like, what's really going on? You know what I mean? You can take up for your coaches, but so much, but then it's gonna start to show. And I think
but he did that last year though.
he did that last year.
Yeah, we did the same thing last year.
When we were winning, he did it last year.
Yeah, he did the same thing last year. Before the playoffs.
Okay,
Look.
I don't recall that. But what? The clicking gone.
I don't.
Come on in. The water's fine, baby. We out here in these.
Never mind, lie, but we can deal. Either way, it's got to be some changes. Not necessarily. I mean, we're gonna lose some personnel. BG not retiring, so he said he give it one more year. We got to see what Fletcher Cox says. I wish we could get rid of Bradbury's contract, honestly. I mean, yeah, again, we had injuries, but since week 12, we've been suspect, and it started to show. Got lucky with a lot of wins. I said it, but I'm not a real fan for calling it out because other people have said, yeah, you're right. Like, we should have been 9-8, honestly, but I'm just here so I don't get fired. But anyway, I mean, Byron, what you got to add on that?
I don't disagree with you at all. I think you're right. I know I joke with you, but I feel like you're right about that. I just feel like in the draft, we go after the wrong players, man. We need some dogs, man. I ain't seen no dogs.
This is the first draft we done decent with, like our, defensive line. Now we got to go and replace, that's going to be hard to do, but replace what? Jason Kelsey? That's going to be hard to do. But
I don't know. We had 3 draft picks in the first round?
This year or last year?
Last year. We had Noah Smith and we had Carter.
Yeah, Carter. It was only 2. Let me pick nobody else. It was just those 2. We traded Carter.
I can dig Carter, but I don't know about this is his first year.
He got sacked that game, actually. He got sacked.
Yeah. He need to be out in the field. I feel like we catering too much. I feel like, bro, let them young corners play, man. Bradbury ain't it.
He's not.
He
He's
ain't
not.
want to tackle. He ain't want to do nothing.
I love Slay to death, but he's starting to show too. But I mean, he was lingering injury that game, and he still came out and made all right plays. But like I said, we missed Blankenship on that. But then another thing, we had Hassan Reddick playing like he's not a cover linebacker. We had him in coverage a lot last night. I'm looking like, the fuck are we doing, bro? I ain't gonna lie. Probably fourth quarter, probably like beginning of fourth quarter. I was just kind of looked at it, put it on the phone, and came in here play. I was over it. I was like, yeah, that's it. If we score
I
one
think we
more,
need
cool.
another edge rusher though.
We need another edge rusher. We need another. Yeah, he's not agreeing with me with the coach, but we need another coach. Not Nick Sirianni, but offensively, be for real. Everybody's like Jalen.
You ain't like
showed,
your
look,
mans?
Wes, I'm really trying my best to be cool with you. Like, they tell me I need new friends, and it's starting to show. You're right. I need a new friend.
I tell you that all the time. You gotta listen to me sometimes. How do I sound, by the way?
Just a little bit. But anyway, enough about that.
But you got.
I even want to talk trash to Cowboys. I ain't have no desire to. Like, I have no desire to say anything after the way we lost, even when y'all did. And we'll get to that in a few minutes with Brad talk.
The good upside about our team is we run a high school offense that everybody can predict our plays, and we still won 11 games, which is pretty good, I think.
Yeah. So
me looking at the screen, I can project everything. Let's say out of 5 calls, I can get 3 of them right, dead on the money. Just looking at the formation, like, oh, they about to do this. So I can only imagine what the players on the field doing.
I was watching ESPN. Ray Lewis was predicting some of our plays. Like, I'm like,
yeah, it's like, okay, they about to do
Ray Lewis, Peyton Manning. It just was like, what is going on? Shout out to Devontae for putting up a fight, because I had an argument with somebody that he's not a just because he won a Heisman, he's not a clear number 1 receiver. He shouldn't even be number 2. And I was like, we're not doing this conversation, because they
don't watch ball, bro.
They don't watch ball. He definitely showed up for y'all last night.
He showed up.
How do I sound now?
There you go.
All right. We back in business, baby.
Yeah,
okay.
He can't do nothing with bubble screens. He can't do shit with a bubble screen.
Who?
Smith. And you know what I'm saying? And the guys know the play already.
You say are you saying that like that's his only play?
No. I said he can't do anything if they know a screen is coming and they throw in a screen. Like, that's anybody. I mean, they're pros.
Yeah, that's anybody, yeah. But him going up the way he did last night, that boy put his heart on the field, so he got my props. Jalen actually didn't play a bad game. It's just the play calling wasn't there, and the defense just wasn't there. He had 250, a touchdown, no interceptions. I think he went 25 or 35. Like, I mean, all right, everybody's like, he could have did more. What more can you do if your defense is not stopping? Or, getting him back on the field too. Like I said, I'm not surprised. Need to be some changes. We'll see what happens in the offseason.
We need dogs. We need dogs on the front line. Yeah. I said let. Bro, we shouldn't have let. We let the boy go. My dude Hargrave go. That was a dummy mistake, and let him go to San Francisco. Right in the interior. We need, and we let CJ go. That was another dog. I'm like, man, what in the world, man? It's just.
But everybody's like, yo,
he can cover play the slot.
I just don't trust it with this coaching yet. But then when we start winning, I'm like, maybe I'll swallow my words. Then again, like I said, like right after the Kansas game, I'm like, I don't know. And then the Bills, I'm like, yeah, this might be bad. Then San Fran drug us all the way down the field. I was like, yep, there it is. They exposed.
I think our players were so good last year. We had great players at a lot of positions, so we can cover up a lot. And this year, we had just decent players, but the scheme wasn't good, so we got exposed.
Man, it's people that want Brian Johnson as a head coach. All I'm saying is if he leaves us and goes to another team and does great, then I'm gonna be like, maybe it was just the players he had and it just didn't fit, but he tried to force it to fit. But if he goes to another team and he's not doing, I'm like, all right, yeah, he's not that good of a coach.
But with the scheme he's running, the corners can cover. Our corners can't cover.
Well, I'm talking on the offensive side. Defensively, our corners can't cover.
Yeah.
Matt Patricia.
I'm saying the defense needs to be fixed more than offense.
I don't know.
Offense, man, we need weapons in the play calling. That's it.
Well, and I'm gonna jump in here a little bit. I think the play calling is the big issue because I think even the weapons you got. I mean, I know y'all had a little bit more talent last year, but the weapons y'all got are still really good weapons when they're healthy, right? So the big thing is the scheme, because if you can figure out what they're running and if it's that simplistic, right? It's like, I don't care how great you are. I mean, you could have Hall of Famers in all 11 spots. If we know what the play is, I mean, we halfway home. Now we just got to find a way to stop it. So, I mean, I don't know necessarily y'all necessarily need better. Now, maybe on defense, that's a whole other thing. But offensively, I think y'all's weapons are still dangerous. I mean, it's just they didn't use the weapons the way they could have been used. And you have the problem that we have. Coming out of halftime, y'all don't make adjustments.
None.
Maybe, and now I'm going to get on my soapbox. Maybe it's me. Maybe sports has gotten lazy. Maybe we grew up in a time where people would make halftime adjustments and they would come out. Sometimes halftime adjustments don't work. Like you'll see them do something different and you still get your face kicked in because other teams just that skill. But I can't say that for Philly and I can't say that for Dallas. On this given weekend, were the two teams across from us better? They played better, yes. I would argue that they're both, like, if the sum of their parts are not better than either team. And I don't even begin to know what to tell you about Dallas, but I just don't think they make halftime. We talk about this in basketball a little bit, where the Warriors don't make adjustments. They don't call plays. Well, they call plays in the NFL, but I swear they don't make adjustments at halftime. When you come out and run the same stuff in both halves, and you got your face kicked in the first half, and you come out and run that same crap in the second half, are you stupid? Does nobody know that you can go in and be like, okay, hey, we got film of the first, the first 30 minutes. Okay, cool. What worked well for us? Y'all got 15 billion assistants, 17 billion water boys and girls. Ain't nobody on either of these teams got enough sense to be like, hey, coach, maybe we ought to try something we ain't tried in the first half. That's both teams. That's not an indictment on Philly. That's an indictment on just modern sports. Like I almost believe they don't make adjustments anymore. Like you got to be able to change it.
Gavin said, on point with no adjustments. You got to be able to change your plan if it's not working.
I mean, shoot, listen, you get desperate enough at some point, right? Like Dallas, I thought in the first half, okay, you can't do nothing defensively, you can't stop nobody. Fine. Offensively, at some point, you just desperate. Pull up them trick plays. You practice the mugs a couple times a week, all season long, and you don't call them. I'm just like, I can't. I honestly just think people just don't make adjustments. There's a few teams that do make adjustments, they end up winning games.
Here's the problem with both teams, in my opinion. Y'all get drunk off your own supply. That's what happens. Y'all fall in love.
I'm gonna pump you right there.
Wes.
Whoa, stop. Go back and roll the tape. Go back and roll the tape.
I said both teams. I didn't say fans. I said teams. We can talk about y'all fandom in a second. But I'm talking about the teams, though. Y'all winning these games. Y'all putting up these crazy numbers. You're breaking records on teams and stuff. You're loving it.
We didn't put up no crazy numbers this year.
Okay,
we
so
had less sacks
let me finish.
For what?
Y'all
ain't shit.
Who gave y'all first loss? Shut up. Anyway, you putting up all these numbers and wins. The wins that you win, like right?
Like who was there first?
Shut up. What I'm talking about with numbers for y'all anyway, Byron. When I'm talking about y'all, what I'm saying is this. You won 10 games. You had 10 wins. You went 10-1, right? Yeah. You're living. You're high on life, right? You say, well, we can keep doing it. We don't need to make no changes. We good, baby. We out here in these streets. Oh, okay. What you got to say, Durante? And once again, I'm not talking about fans, so don't talk about I'm not a real fan, but I said this. Don't do that because that's not what we're talking about. Talking about the teams.
Can I say something? Like, can you not predict what I'm gonna say? Because they ain't what I was gonna wait till later to say that. Anyway, don't you think? Nah, move it back. Don't you think that the Jets was doing the same thing before they even won a game?
What are you talking about?
Y'all was high on life. Yeah, we got Aaron Rodgers, y'all. Y'all ain't gonna be able to stop us. Boom, boom, boom. Then what happened?
Hey, but
Oh
here's the
shit.
thing. Here's the thing with that
Life
though.
hits you fast. Deshaun Watson too. I see him. The life hit him fast very much. Anyway, take me off this. I don't want to see my ugly ass.
No. You said you want to be up there. Stay up there while I talk to you real quick. You want to be up there? You stay right on up there. I'll
I'm
leave you
ready
right
for
there.
my close-up, Mr. Dubai.
I'm ready for my close up, Mr. Bear.
when you talk about my Jets, I don't know why you want to bring them up. We already know what they about. But yeah, we got hit in the face. But we tried to make changes throughout the season. And once again, with those changes, we still beat the Eagles without Aaron Rodgers. Who did we beat? Look at his face, people. Look at him looking down, looking sad about that.
I'm not sad about it. I'm
Uh-huh.
just like,
Back
I
to back.
mean, he beating the dead horse. We beat
My
the
man had
Eagles.
my man his worst game, flu-like symptoms. Everything went right. Listen,
And
the ball just bounced our way. Y'all got tip passes that
hey,
hit one player. Come, I'm like, man, hey, y'all won. I'll give
hey,
y'all that.
No, wait,
Dallas
hey.
beat us.
no. Well, hold on. Go back to what I told y'all. If they had made the adjustment in the second half, y'all had to lead in the game against the Jets. All they had to do was run the ball and eat up some clock. They was up.
They didn't. They
But
decided.
it's sort of like what y'all said. They got those weird play calls. They get on. They get like it was third, maybe five. I think on that play. Okay. Well, I'm looking at the clock. I'm like, well, shoot. If I'm calling the play call right, 3rd and 5. Okay, we might want to throw the ball, but I'm gonna be like, hey, Jalen, if it ain't there, just put the ball in the dirt or out of bounds, and let's punt. And I know Jalen was trying to, we pick up the first down, y'all would have won the game, right? That'd been it because you could run
That
the
is
clock
true.
out after that first down. But
Mhm.
sometimes you have to kind of say, okay, what are the odds, right? And then you say, hey, man, listen, don't force nothing. If you don't see nothing there, if you can't run for it to daylight because it was a little early in the season, so he hadn't got quite as banged up yet. Don't see no green field in front of you, man. Just put the ball out of play. Let us punt the ball. Jalen was trying to get, and I get it. You play to win the game, so you don't want to go too conservative, but they had the game. So really, if the play call would have been different there, no interception, we wouldn't even be talking about that game. They would have won the game. They ran the clock out.
They would have run. They would have won.
At the bare minimum, the Jets offense wasn't. No offense, was Jets offense wasn't moving down the field. You punt them boys deep and get them on the other side of the 40. You probably could hold them right there. I mean,
There's a chance of it. There's a good chance of it, but none of that happened, which is great. For the Jets, not for the Eagles. But otherwise, y'all would have been what 11-0, 11-0, right? So y'all would have really
And that
been
would have
talking
sealed the
about y'all
division
supply.
for us.
It'd been crazy.
Yeah.
So, but at the end of the day, you would have ended up with very similar results, right? It looked like the way this
Yeah, it was a meltdown. It was pretty much a meltdown. I just felt like our scheme, people caught on to us. They studied the plate. They studied us. Like, hold on, these cats doing the same shit.
Yep. Now, to the We'll talk about the Cowboys in 1 second. But if you haven't already, please like, share, subscribe, and all that good stuff, so that y'all continue to help us grow and whatnot, and all that good stuff. Now with the Cowboys, they definitely got drunk on numbers. And Brant was been talking about this the whole season, but we know how the Cowboys are. The Cowboys as a team are just like most of the Cowboys fans. They fall into the hype of Dak. Now, Dak is the best quarterback in the NFL, almost the best quarterback in history when you talk to Cowboys fans when he putting up numbers and they win it. But as soon as they start losing, hey, we got to get rid of Dak. You got to get him off the team, this, that, and the other. But they don't talk about that when they winning. He going to the Hall of Fame. There's no other quarterback in the league that's better than Dak Prescott. You hear all these things from these delusional Cowboys fans when they winning, because they get drunk off their own supply. It's the wildest thing, and they continued that.
I think
until they got
Byron
put
gonna
out
say what I'm gonna say.
in these until they got put out in these playoffs. You talk to most Cowboys fans, oh man, we got the beeline to the Super Bowl. We in there because we're gonna beat them, and then they're gonna fall, and we're gonna be here. It's gonna be easy.
You want me to be honest? I mean, well, it's because it's
Talk
facts.
to me.
And Brandon will probably agree. They literally had a get out of jail free card with Green Bay as a 7 seed, mind you. Any given Sunday.
Hell no.
I think y'all technically had a get out of jail free card with the
Bro.
Bucks.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we did too.
I feel like our matchup was easier than theirs with Green Bay. I'm not trying to see Aaron Jones. Cuz is running that rock,
Hey
bro.
Wes.
Hey, but hold on, wait a minute now.
What I tell you earlier? What I tell you earlier?
And bro, we was not, and we ain't trying to hit. Because if the Bucks would have had a running back, it would have been 50-9.
But bro, they was busting them on y'all.
Not like
y'all was tackling, bro. But Aaron Jones
did it dirty.
Aaron Jones does that to the that's the Aaron Jones special versus the Cowboys. He just like, hey, it's Cowboys. I got something for y'all tonight. I'm finna stump on you.
Bro would have did us dirty, bro.
So did you know the Cowboys would beat the Packers, Byron? And look, it was God telling him hush before he lie.
You froze up.
All right, you froze up. Say again. Yeah, I said. Did you?
I bet against the Cowboys and won money.
I'm a prophet when it comes to shit. What I tell you.
Hey, Calvin said Dak out here talking like the Cowboys fans now. Big red flag. LOL. Been there too long. Hey man, Dak told y'all that he won't wearing the hat because he had bigger dreams, and I guess his bigger dreams were wearing I don't know. I have no idea. Actually.
Also, let me get on my fan box for a minute.
Come on, Brent. Talk to the Cowboys fans real quick.
I'm gonna talk to them. I'm talking to the Heat people too. I'm talking to everybody. Listen, stop giving statements. If you win a conference championship, I know some. In the case of the Heat, they had won one. Jimmy had been there. He had done that. Okay, I'm picking on Jimmy too because Jimmy said this bullish, and every time they say this, it jinx the team, and without fail, like they'll say it, and then the next round of whatever playoffs start, whether it's the NFL, it's a game, or if it's the NBA, in the next series go to the finals, they'd be like, this ain't what I want. Fool, we know this is not what you want, but you be just accept the trophy. You the champ of one thing you got, and then what you say is you don't say this is not what I want. What you say is, okay, we're glad to have this. We worked hard. The team worked hard. We got one more to get. Stop with all this. This ain't the one I want. Because it does. First off, it make you look cheap. You know what it really comes off as? And I don't mean this offensively to ladies. It comes off as a mad girlfriend. Like she's mad. She's jealous. Because she doesn't have the ring. And she wants the ring so bad. But this little ring isn't as big as the one over there. Listen, be thankful for the ring you at now. And then earn that bigger ring. Put on the NFC East champ, because guess what? That's all you is right now. You're not even. You could even win the wild card game. You busy being cute for the cameras. And what I tell you last week? Him and CD in the picture. I told you, like I had a memo from like 4 years ago, a picture from a playoff game. Zeke and Dak stand together, and I said, CD and Dak stand together now 4 years later. I said, I hope this don't turn bad. Next week we go to the playoffs. What they do? Greg Olsen them drumming up a storyline. CD and Dak got beef. I'm like. Bro, can't never. In addition to Dallas being Dallas and turning back into pumpkins, which I'm gonna just tell y'all from the top to the bottom, all these cats got to go. If I could find a way to get rid of Jerry Jones, he'd be gone right now. He can go. Mike McCarthy can go. Anybody that hired Dan Quinn is stupid. I want y'all go back and watch the tape. They did not call man defense last like 4 games. When Miami walked the ball down the field to win the game, they were basically in a prevent defense. Now I get it. Prevent defense is generally supposed to keep you from, but no. That generally opens up holes and they just chunk you out. They just little chunks. They just chunk you out.
Yeah.
They did not, and I know we got some injuries, blah, blah, blah. I ain't trying to hear all that. Sometimes you just got to hit that man in the line of scrimmage, and just because if you don't and your pass rush can't get home, your receiver's going to get beat to the spots where they get their little zone of responsibility and zone coverage. When they see that the man is running to the hole, the man that's the closest to him, he can't cover there. He can't get there.
But Brent, here's another thing that y'all did though. I mean, y'all here with all these DBs on the field, and Aaron Jones and the rest of the team is knocking them down.
Wesley,
that's where Aaron Jones can run on y'all.
The man can't call man coverage. You think the man gonna pack the box? He
ain't do none of that, bro. My man out there ain't got a big body other than the people on the line out there. Them DBs getting tossed around.
Listen,
that's why Byron. That's why Aaron Jones put up the numbers he put up. Well, who gonna stop him? Who gonna stop a tight end from pushing off these DBs? They gonna manhandle them boys.
So
trash.
Also, Gregory said, I have to disagree, Wes. I have said since Prescott came to Dallas that he is mediocre at best and is not the one to take us to the promised land. Nor am I that high on 11 from heaven. Now, here's the thing. You are a real thinking Cowboys fans, but a lot of the Cowboys fans, they delusional.
Like your brother.
Yes, my brother is absolutely one of them.
They say Virginia has the most Cowboys fans besides Texas, bro. I believe it.
I believe
That's
that.
insane. Did you see the what's name? The Redskins game?
We do need some linebackers, and preferably people that can't. I mean, I know you can't control injuries, but preferably people who don't wear them neck braces because they come in already with the neck bracer on.
Or Leighton Vander Esch let y'all down every time.
Vander Esch like that, bro.
Vander Esch, Leighton Vander Esch.
Listen. All I know is my man already had that thing on there, and my man he might have a career-ending injury, and I hope he doesn't. I hope at least. He could, and if he doesn't play anymore, he still has a great quality of life. So I don't wish no ill upon him. But we got to do better with our scouting. We got to do better with our drafting. But most importantly, before we do anything, we got to be better with discipline. We have been the most undisciplined team in the NFL for 2 decades. You want to know why you can't win a Super Bowl? You ain't got discipline. Now, the one thing you can't really say about Philly, I mean, they might have came apart the seams. Maybe it was a schematic thing. But last season told me that they got discipline. And even though at times it didn't seem like they had discipline at times this year, they still had more discipline than we had. So, yeah, they had a meltdown in the back end of the season because I know there's Cowboys fans like, oh, well, Philly, we basically had the same. Don't listen. The only reason you even have this division is because Philly's meltdown came at the worst possible time for them. They should have won the division. Maybe both of us should have went home in the first round. It should have been their division. You lucked your way into that.
Grant, you're going to love this.
Dak, listen, you better hope you wearing a star next year, cuz. You better hope you wearing a star
next year.
Sheldon said, Dak said nobody wants to see them next year, a.k.a. next year, our year.
Next year, our year. Yeah.
I'm coming to you, Durante. I'm coming to you.
Okay, yeah, next year, our year. All right. I'll just leave the Cowboys with this. Until they instill discipline. And that's the thing. I will say this about Philly. Philly has had let's say in the last decade, 2 Super Bowl appearances, 2 different head coaches. Now you got the same ownership team, right? So this is how you know your ownership team is disciplined because you can bring in a new coach, you can bring in new pieces. Some of the pieces are old pieces, but you might bring in some new pieces, and you can make 2 different runs to a Super Bowl. Now I know this last one didn't work out the way you wanted at the very end, but 2 different head coaches, 2 different runs to the Super Bowl. Okay. Prior to that, same ownership team, and we got Donovan them. So they done been to the Super Bowl in the same time period that the 20 years I said we had this one 3 times. 3. The Giants been. Hold on, but that's what I'm saying. The Giants been twice. Now we know what's happening in Washington, but guess what? Magic Johnson gonna turn them around. We all of us gonna have a problem. Okay, Magic them gonna turn them around. Dallas is the only team in this stupid division that makes the playoffs consistently and can't get past the second doggone round. Think about it. Giants twice. Philly 3 times. All in the last 20 years. That's pitiful. Durante, and people walk around, oh, this is our year. You know what? Take my advice. Don't get excited till you make an NFC championship game. You look at it, you say, hey, they have an okay kind of year. Watch them, root for them, cheer for them, all that good stuff. Don't get it talking sideways on the end. Listen, y'all be hurting me because I can't even go to the internet days after some of these games. Not because I care what people got to, because y'all make people say things. People that shouldn't even be talking about Dallas. Please, Dallas fans, stop drinking the Kool-Aid. Let the team actually do something and then get excited.
Oh,
what would you say, Byron? I had to make you.
Yo, if Dallas get another weapon, it's a wrap, though. I will say that. And I'm a diehard Eagles fan.
Can they? Is their weapon gonna be a quarterback? Because if they get a better quarterback that can throw corner routes, I believe they can do something.
All right, hold on. Durante has some stuff he wants to say. What you got to say about this?
I gotta go back a little bit, but I wanted to say what's crazy is Michael Gallup disappeared this year and then showed up at the end of the game. I was like, damn, y'all couldn't, whatever. And then somebody said, oh, Dak must have broke up with CD Mama or something because they beefing. I was like, people childish. But anyway, no, this is what I wanted to say. So, who would you blame fully, or like what side of the ball would you blame for y'all's meltdown?
All of it.
The
That ain't
no. The offense. Because the pick six put the game really out of reach. The pick six. So me, it's the offense. The defense was trash. Don't get me wrong, but we were still in the game. And Dak, because him and CD was having a lover's tiff, as someone on the internet helped you so eloquently put it, they came out that huddle, and then he threw this crazy pass to Jake Ferguson in triple coverage to make a point. Right? He's making a point. He's throwing into triple coverage. He's making a point. Jake Ferguson inhales the ball somehow, makes the catch. The very next play,
that boy had some hands that game, yo.
The very next play, CD didn't break the huddle. They're talking to each other. Him and number 4. CD go line up.
Darryl Savage looked and said, "He's coming to him."
He's coming, right? Snap the ball, gone to the house.
That was the prettiest thing I ever seen. I like watching safety play because it's like he literally looked like, oh yeah, they beefing. He got it. He's gonna force it. Next thing you know, Dak just stared him down like, "I'm coming to you." Oh shit, never mind. You're not Darryl Savage. My fault. I was like, God.
Go-to play though, bro. You know what I'm saying? That play, they run that play all the time, and we can never stop that play. That's their go-to play.
But and
that little quick end,
yeah. But the other thing I was gonna say was, I think the defense, and the only reason. So I don't know if people remember the 28-3 meltdown. Everybody tried to blame Kyle Shanahan, but then didn't realize Dan Quinn is a defensive guru. So they're like, "Oh, Kyle, why didn't you pass when they started coming back?" Blah 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 blah. But it's like, wait a minute. Quinn never adjusted in that game. He just kept the same shit. And Tom Brady said, "You want to run back? You forgot. Don't worry about it. I got something for you." And then, yeah, everybody cut their TVs off and stuff. Thought it was over. And yeah, so Dan Quinn, in my opinion, is I don't know, bro. I just had to bring that because I was like, that one play, Aaron Jones whooping y'all ass, and they use that to their advantage. But the fact that the cameraman had to say, "Hold up, ain't nobody in the damn area," he had to pull back so far to find a defensive player of how open he was. It's like, you know what? It's got to be the defense. I'm not laughing at y'all's downfall. I'm just saying Dan Quinn, they make it seem like, oh yeah, Dan Quinn can get hired at any team. And that's another thing Greg Olsen said. He was like, I mean, you know, people should be happy with Mike McCarthy. He's had a few 12 or 14 seasons. I mean, people would be lining up for him. I'm like, lining up for who? For him to do what? There's no way. Like, Greg, go stop it. You're starting to become Collinsworth. I can't stand Collinsworth. Get off his penis because ain't nobody trying to hear that shit. Let's stop it. Nobody's lining up for Mike McCarthy. You can't sit here and continue to be a playoff team every season. Like, we are. But like you said, and Cowboys fans hate hearing that, y'all haven't been to Super Bowl since 95. Cool, y'all got 100. I'm 100. Y'all got a few rings. That's great. I want to know, what are y'all doing now? Like, why are you so happy about some of these guys? Y'all ain't even lived some of those Super Bowls. I can't talk to some of y'all because y'all have. Cool. But when you bring that argument out, it just means, yeah, my team sucks. But we got rings, dog. We already got rings. I'm like, it's not saying anything to me. Because you're supposed to get better. You want to stay the consistent. You want to still live in a box. You still want to, you know what I mean? You don't want to upgrade. You don't want to, whatever. You can still stay there. But I don't know. That's just me. That's just my opinion. I'm just here so I don't get fired.
Is that what it is?
I'm just here so I don't get fired.
Byron, you got something you want to say about it?
No, I think that's got all the points there.
Hey man, y'all, you
know,
like
sarcasm. I ain't like that from
everybody.
Hey, Byron said, "Can't nobody insult you more than the people that live in the house with you." He said he done already laid all the Cowboy people out. Ain't no need to add no more to it.
Yeah,
I mean,
hey man, it's gonna be what it's gonna be.
I'm mad because I ain't gonna lie, Brand. I ain't got no love for you, but I don't know if you've seen the Stephen A. Thing he made.
I see.
I ain't gonna lie. I was gonna send it to her. I told Wes yesterday. I was like, "Hey, I ain't saying nothing."
And I told you, and the game was the game.
Like,
nobody had even scored yet, and I was like, "Yeah, you shouldn't say a word because I knew
I'm not saying nothing. I'm gonna wait." And yeah, because I was gonna come in here. I had a bottle of Crown. and a cigar. I wasn't gonna light it, but I was gonna be in here like Shannon Sharp.
Oh nah. Well,
I was
listen.
gonna troll, but now I can't. That's why I came in with the candle. I was like, if we lose, I'm coming in with the candle. I was gonna wear all black. But
I think the Cowboys think their Super Bowl is like the the season. Like that's their they have like their championship just inside the season.
Oh, bro. No, Byron, that's the worst part about it is you're right. Because think about it. They have so the Super Bowl, right? Like there's this warming up period. Most of the time teams don't have experience. It'll take you a couple series to get your groove, right? So Dallas started the season slow. All right. All of a sudden they find a groove. Just like in the Super Bowl, you find your groove. The offense and everything start to clicking. Okay, cool. Now all of a sudden you're doing pretty good. You think, okay, sure. You might have one little hiccup, a little scared at third quarter. Now here come the fourth quarter, right? You're like, okay, shoot, the game is getting real tight. It's tight now. So like they spent 17 games just living this up and down. They thought, oh, we're in the playoff. Bruh, you got to beat these teams to go somewhere. So that's the funny part about it. It's just like
all right,
bro. It's like when they play us and the Giants, bro, it's like they play next level. I don't care if they got a backup in there, bro. They play us like
Tyrod
it's the end of the world.
When they played us, Tyrod thought he was back at V-Tech. I said, hold the fuck on, Tyrod. Wait a minute.
Yeah.
That boy, hey. Only thing I want to ask now, now that we sitting at home watching, you're gonna watch the Super Bowl. Byron, you excluded from this because you don't watch Super Bowl. You're not going to, so don't answer unless you want to. Do y'all have a team that y'all are kind of favoring? Like, all right,
the Ravens.
Is that anybody?
Yep.
Byron, you're not allowed to answer. You're not watching it, so it doesn't matter.
He gonna watch Super Bowl. Don't let this man lie to you.
Yeah, look, man, that's my second favorite team. I already told you.
Oh, here we go.
I can't stand you.
Here we go.
Run the tape. Run the tape.
Hey, you from that area? Let me stop, dog.
Well, Gavin, you already.
Yeah, I'm doing.
Run the tape.
I'm going. Yeah, I'm going Lamar Jackson, definitely. I would love. I mean,
Lamar.
Texas surprise. I ain't gonna say they surprised me, but I will say I don't know if West still got it. I don't know West still has that paper, but I think I put them at like 32-31. Texas, I want to apologize. Alante, one of my friends that's a Texas fan, I apologize. I put them that low. Did not see it coming. Bro. Just saying.
I think everybody wants Jackson to get it, bro. I think everybody want to get Jackson.
Yeah, everybody wants Jackson.
Everybody else mouth up because they told him he need to be a running back. So
it's between him and the Bills. And for me, I don't mind Josh Allen, but the NFC, God, I hope anybody. I'd be cool with Detroit. I wouldn't be mad. I wouldn't be mad at that. I'd be cool. I was happy for them to win. I was like, you know what? This game.
If Detroit get one, that city is going on fire, bro.
Eminem gonna drop an album. Eminem gonna drop an album. They win. I swear to God.
This got a playoff win, bro.
But
listen, they might mess around. They mess around, win the Super Bowl or something, man. Listen, the city of Detroit gonna really be coming back. They're gonna be
if they get to the Super Bowl, it's gonna be crazy.
I mean,
Brent, I gotta find the
This is a good thing that what I'm saying. We did. I mean, now you see teams that don't get in it. You know what I'm saying? They in it. That's kind of dope.
Zoom in, Wes. I'm a little blind.
I'm working on it. Trying to work on it. Not really working. Hold on. Technical difficulties. There we go.
Boy, I tell you, listen, all three of us, the top three, listen, all of us took hot losses on this one. This was a tough list. Injuries hurt us a lot, but man, look at the list.
I put the Jets high. I didn't realize I put them down.
Hey, man, number 5, baby.
and listen, I just want the record to show. I said at the time that the Dallas Cowboys were about the 10th, 11th best team. And guess what? All right. That's the sad part.
I put them 8. Gave Dolphins 9. Dang, Chargers, Jaguars, and Broncos. And the Patriots. Damn, I put the Patriots. Shit.
Here's the bottom of that list. Tampa Bay.
Yeah. Shut the fuck up. Anyway. Where's the rest of
Is this? Well, I don't know what happened at the end of this. I don't know what happened. I don't know why I don't have
It's
that
all right.
down
Yeah.
here.
Either way, I think I put them boys down there like 30 something.
They were because I believe we had some misgivings
Because
about
I was
Baker
thinking,
Mayfield.
I was just thinking about. I was like, he needs time to adjust. And won't that I thought he was not good. It's just I was like, he needs time to adjust. Look, and D'Amico Ryans was a rookie coach. I'm like, we'll see what happens. Then I say, I'm like, God dog, they should be at top 10. So, but it's cool to look back on this.
Yeah, that's good. It's a good
ATL
flashback,
down
real
there. I'm
quick.
good with that. I'm good with ATL down there. Yeah, Chicago. Okay, I see y'all. The Bills can be thank you, Gavin.
Gavin said, I think the Bills can be dangerous as well. I like their run game. Allen is just a loose cannon at time. That's the problem. My man just be slinging the ball. But I think he's realized that and he started trying to run a little bit more. So we'll see how
that 50 plus yard he had. Shit, that boy was on. Yeah, he was moving.
Listen, when he throwing the ball, he Tony Romo Jr. That name gunslinging.
Byron was like,
yeah, I was trying to see. I couldn't see it, man.
Oh, my man. You want to put it back up, bro?
No, we good.
Because we got a couple other things we got to get into real quick. So.
Oh, wait. My fault.
What you got for me?
I was trying to tell Brant. So, because Brant's a Marvel fan like me, so they had the Thanos, with the Soul Stone. He jumps up and it has the caption, Detroit had soul for a soul. Detroit had to give it up. I mean, the Pistons had to give it up. Talking about the Pistons, I was dying laughing. I was like, yo,
that's
soul
tough.
For a soul. Guess the Pistons had to give it up or something like that. I gotta find it. I was dying laughing. Because it had like the Lions logo and Thanos lifting up. Right. I was like the Pistons had to give it up or something like that. Shit was so funny. But anyway, keep it going.
Well, it sounds like that's what's going on.
But I mean, honestly, I ain't gonna lie. I'm like,
I ain't gonna lie. Hey, if you had to take, if it takes one team to tank, but the rest of the franchises could thrive, take one for the team, man. Y'all still getting paid.
Yeah, facts.
Well, I mean, that
I can't say that for Philly because right now, I mean, we depending on the Flyers, so we're gonna see.
Don't worry about it. Slide on past that. Anyways. All right. So before we get talking about Stephen A. and old Whitlock, before that, y'all did y'all hear from Mos Def? Y'all hear from Mos Def?
Did Mos Def have a Jerry curl or was I tripping? Or was he bald headed? I couldn't remember. I seen a clip. I was like, hold up, but I flew past it too quick.
All right. Well, for those of y'all that haven't seen it, my man said that Drake is not part of hip hop. He's part of pop.
Oh yeah, he
part of what?
Most definitely.
He said that he is basically mall pop music and not hip hop. That is what Mr. Mos Def wanted to put on the people. Now, I want to get y'all's opinion on it. Byron, it seems like you got something you want to say. So talk to me, big dog.
Byron ain't had shit to say. Go ahead. Byron, I'm gonna take up for you. Byron ain't have shit to say. He just said,
I'm like, what? I was trying to figure it out.
Like he got something he want to say.
He had shit to say.
I mean, he's definitely hip hop though.
I don't think you can write the story of the 2000s, well, 2010s for sure, without Drake if you're talking hip hop, right?
Yeah, you can.
I mean, Mos Def. I mean, he's not a conscious rapper. He's not Mos Def. He's not Common. But at the end of the day, you can't talk about recent hip hop if you're not talking Drake.
He's been dominating. I mean,
go ahead.
I say, he's been dominating for a while now.
Right. It sounds like some haterism is coming out of old Mos Def.
I think his stratosphere with Drake's stratosphere he's so pop. He's so big that he's pop.
Right.
But I mean, pop means popular.
That's true. I think Mos Def's stomach is turning from that fish and hot chocolate he was getting at the diner or something. I don't know. That's in my opinion. Because my man is wild.
Stupid.
Mos Def.
I think it's just clickbait.
Yeah, I was about to say he's a clickbait, but Mos Def is a.
That's how he felt, bro. That's not clickbait. That's how he felt.
Wes, he said that because Mos Def just came out the bathroom. He's been in the bathroom since he ate it.
That's what I'm saying.
He heard one Drake song and was like, "This dude ain't hitting on nothing."
I hate y'all so
Drake
much.
is pop though. I mean, he's hip hop, but he's more pop though.
Yeah.
Because he's pop. I mean, because he's so big that bro,
Gavin got a point. He said
everybody
he's
listen to Drake.
adjusting, unlike some of the sports teams that we've been talking about.
Gavin's stupid.
Yeah.
Gavin dumb, bro.
I'm with Byron. I think there's some hateration, man, because like it's like the NBA, like the old cats talk about like LeBron, right? Not MJ, but the old cats. In my day, if I played as long as LeBron, I have.
Oh yeah.
So I think it is hateration like that. Like, I mean, I know it's different, different stylistics, right? But they both contribute to the whole. And like, to me, it's almost petty to be like, oh, so and so is not a part of hip hop. Like, why can't we just, you know what it is? 2024 is gonna be everybody just coming for everybody. We got the Stephen A. thing coming up in a minute. It's just everybody coming for everybody. You know what they used to say back in the 90s? Protect your neck. Everybody protect your neck. It's coming.
Man, so what
People you didn't know was your enemies is coming.
It might be true. What I find interesting is like, so there was a conversation a few weeks back about why people like don't talk about Kobe when they talk about the GOATs of in the NBA. They like erase Kobe out the conversation and just skip straight to Jordan and LeBron. But I mean, at the end of the day, you gotta talk Kobe if you talking the greatest to ever play the game. You know what I mean? Oh, okay, Byron. What you got to say?
Byron definitely got something to say because he emoted hard.
Listen, come on, Byron.
I love Kobe, but them two dominated though. Them two dominated for 6+ years. LeBron was in the finals 10 years straight.
You still can't.
10 years straight.
I don't have a problem with that, but you still can't talk the greatest to strap it up without mentioning Kobe's name.
Kobe ain't never had a season when he just, he was by himself and he balls out and he took a team far. That's the biggest knock on Kobe. Like
so refer to Mr. Jordan again. What
Brent, you
was Scotty there the whole
Jordan,
time?
Yeah,
was Scotty,
but Jordan is dominant.
Was Scotty not there the whole time he was out there winning them things?
That's true.
The only
but he won 6 straight.
The only person you can talk about that's out here with the nobodies was LeBron James.
Don't forget.
Talk about, huh?
So that's why you got to give. I mean, some people give LeBron that GOAT status because LeBron took it. LeBron can take us. You know what I'm saying? We're going to the final. Hey, we might not win, but we're going.
We going.
That's fine. We're going.
I mean, he might be on to something. I hate that.
But I don't have a problem with that statement. But you still should have Kobe in that conversation. I mean, that's how I feel. That's just me. But Brent,
of course, I want all 3 of them in there.
Y'all see what's behind me. Y'all see it up there. All 3 in the conversation. But Brent, what you got to say?
Oh no, I'm still tripping with Byron Boxer. We all going to the final. And the worst part about it, Byron, all us got double doubles because Brian helping. He's like, hey, get that rebound, get that board.
Yeah,
hey, throw me that thing, man. Throw me the rock.
Corner three. He out there coaching.
This is true.
All us rocking.
Brian's different, bro.
I mean, listen. I mean, to me, there's conversations for all of them, right? I don't think that we really get to, and I know LeBron is his own player, right? He's his own hybrid thing because he's so many of all the different facets of the NBA. He's got the pass, he can rebound, he can defend, he can. So it's hard to, but I don't think we have without the bridge of Kobe, right? We don't have LeBron in some aspect really, because part of the conversations they would have, Kobe would sort of mentor them. If you listen to some interviews with like him, D Wade. Sometimes they got stuff from Kobe that kind of made them better their game in a way. So,
bro, the transition, so Kobe is like you said, is the bridge to LeBron.
Yeah,
Kobe is out here. Nah. What you mean? Was Kobe out here aspiring to be better than Jordan out here in these streets?
Kobe's the closest thing to Jordan. So, okay, you got Jordan and you got Kobe. Then LeBron, he's his own. You know what I'm saying? LeBron needs somebody under him. Like LeBron is, so Jordan is Jordan. LeBron is LeBron. So, you know what I'm saying? Kobe falls right there underneath Jordan. I mean, that's not bad,
So he's still in the conversation.
So
That's all I'm trying to
He's
say.
always gonna be under Jordan, though. You know what I'm saying? You have nobody. Think about it. All his moves come from who? Jordan. He's just more polished, right?
Okay. You continue to prove my
So,
point.
but you have nobody to compare LeBron to.
You can't compare
Before
LeBron to
Jordan, there was no. Okay, before Jordan, there was nobody you could compare him to because he just played differently, right? Just like LeBron, LeBron until somebody else come along, you can be like, okay, man, so that's 1B. LeBron's 1A, and then that's B. Jordan's A, Kobe's B. That's it.
So can you tell the story of the NBA without mentioning Kobe?
You got to push him and Shaq together, man. It's more of a tandem. I love it though. Just like you can't tell Jordan without Scotty.
Right? That's true. Oh,
But LeBron
so the way
LeBron stand by himself though.
The way you putting this, almost like you trying to say, yeah, when we name our top 10, we gotta add Scotty and Shaq at the same time too, because you can't mention.
He said the story. He said the story. He said the story.
All right, that's fine. But okay, even with the story, you can still give Kobe his own. Can you not? In some aspects.
Oh yeah, the second half of his career. Yeah, that second half of his career. Kind of, sort of. But Kobe still ball.
So LeBron
Kobe
was
still
on his
ball.
own. So not D Wade, not what Shaq at one point, not
D Wade was banged up, bro.
Okay.
Oh, continue your conversation now, Durante. What you want to say? You got more you want to say?
I'm just saying, I just named like another Hall of Famer, but we can't add LeBron with that. I mean, that's pretty much the same thing. Like if you tell LeBron story, you got to say, oh yeah, then LeBron went to Miami and got with D Wade and Chris Bosh, and look what happened. Blah 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 blah. Like Anthony Davis too, Kyrie Irving.
But here's the thing.
Just throwing that out there too. I don't know. I'm just saying,
bro.
If this is a story, the only thing.
Okay. So I got you. The reason you can't confine them with LeBron because after LeBron left all these people, what happened to them?
Kyrie's still relevant. Dwayne was still relevant. Because Brent, but
what have they won?
I'm gonna let him go. I'm gonna let you go, Brent. Go ahead.
What have they won?
Well, I mean, one.
Okay, when Kobe left Shaq, what happened? Shaq went and got him a ring.
Well, right. He got him a ring. He got him a ring in another tandem where he rode the coattails of one Dwayne Wade because.
But either way,
them boys in Dallas. But I mean, that's the one ring. Yeah. One LeBron James would not have at least his first ring without one Dwayne Wade, who they named the county after and giving the man a statue. And I mean, that's the house the Wade built. I know Shaq was there. I'm not saying Shaq didn't get them there. And I know the first year Shaq was more dominant than Dwayne at times. When the team really became Dwayne's, then that was a difference. But Shaq, if you want to really argue that, technically, and I'm not trying to argue this, please, but technically, Shaq always needed a good guard. So, I mean, if we start picking it apart, so that gets to, but that doesn't take away from Shaq's dominance. But that
so then if you go back and be like, oh yeah, so if we name Shaq's story, you got to name all the guards he had. Penny Hardaway, Kobe at that point.
Shaq.
You just said
Kobe.
Dwayne Wade.
But it goes hand in hand though. It goes hand in hand because if you're sitting here saying Kobe, we can't tell the story about Shaq. Then when we tell Shaq's story, we can't tell the story about Kobe or Penny Hardaway or Dwayne Wade or any other guard, Jason Williams. Shit, like damn.
But I got
Derek Fisher. Fuck it.
What? Byron, I'm confused. What happened in 2010?
I think LeBron was deferring to Wade too much, and they lost. 2010.
What NBA Finals 2010.
LeBron was deferring to Wade too much. Oh no! You're right.
Lakers and Celtics. What happened there? Who won that?
The Lakers.
Who's on that team?
Ron Artest, Paul Gasol, Kobe.
That's why I looked up earlier because I was like,
I'm still waiting to hear a name. Continue. Because I don't think you're gonna say the name that you've been mentioning a lot. Just asking.
Who? I just said Kobe.
But you didn't say Shaq. I didn't hear you say Shaq once.
that's why I said you over here trying to play Kobe like he ain't got a story by himself. That's why I looked up earlier, and then Brent looked up too. I'm like, so we're gonna forget about the two. Okay, all right. That year, I guess.
I never said that. I never listen.
You did. You can't tell the story of Kobe without Shaq. Kobe don't win none of them things without Shaq. Huh?
Listen.
And if Trevor Ariza was Ron Artest, he'd have one more of them things, but that's neither here nor there. That's neither here nor there.
I just want to know because I'm
saying the whole story. The whole story.
What about the season? Okay. So forget 2010.
Nigga was going to tell half of it.
So forget 2010. What about 2009? What happened there? I mean, now granted, it was the Dwight Howard and nobody's, but what happened? Well, what happened there?
Dwight Howard and nobody's.
What was some people running around out there? Was it just
my man won the championship?
Where was Shaq at?
Kobe.
So
I'm not saying I'm saying the complete story. That's all I'm saying. If Shaq is going to have to be mentioned in that story.
So you can't tell LeBron's story without D Wade then.
Oh well, right.
He just did this. He said you can't tell the complete story
because right now 50% of his chips.
Stop doing that shit.
Hold on. Right now, 50% of his chips is with D Wade. So if he wins no more titles, right? Think about what you do by the logic you've used, Byron. If LeBron wins no more titles, I know he went to a lot more finals without D Wade. That's fine. And we talk about the East sometimes is weak. That's fine. But if you only were able to win 4 chips and 2 of them were with Dwayne Wade, I mean, that means that, there was something there that wasn't on these other squads that you were able to duplicate on more than one occasion.
Does that make
you compare 4 seasons to about 8 seasons, though. About seven seasons.
I'm comparing 2 rings or 2 rings, one in Cleveland, one in LA, to back in Miami. The key difference being the cast of people, many of them all-stars by the time at this point now, they couldn't go back and duplicate it. The only person he's been able to go back and duplicate it in totality, Dwayne Wade and Chris Bosh. Anthony Davis and him, they did the bubble one. But Jokic them said, nah, not today, and stole it from him.
Gerard Thomas says Kobe won 2 without Shaq. Paul Gasol was the second best player. Which
I know this. That we know. I'm just saying you can't tell a story without Shaq.
We don't disagree with that.
Bro, I mean that's fine. So with your logic, and your logic is I don't know. Everybody had to have somebody. What you telling me?
I don't know where the fuck he going tonight. I really don't.
I'm letting him drive his car. I just don't know where we going.
Bro, it's crazy. Bro, I just feel like
we fuck with him.
Here's the thing.
Okay.
I just feel like LeBron, if you just chopped his career up, it's like 5 different careers, bro. So it's like I got him in sections, but it's like with Kobe, his run with Shaq was longer than LeBron's with Wade. So it feels like, to me, it feels like Kobe and Shaq is more, glued together. You know what I'm saying? In a way. No. Because LeBron and Wade was only together for 4 years. Shaq and Kobe was like 8.
So you doing chapters by teams, or are you just doing chapters by? That's why I'm.
Well, okay. Hold on, I'll go with your logic.
Look, LeBron got like 6 different. LeBron got 5 different sections. He got his first time at Cleveland. He got the Heat. Then he got back to Cleveland. Now he got Lakers. That's 4 different chapters.
All right, now hold on, wait a minute. So, how many chapters does Kobe have? I'm asking.
3.
I'm asking for a friend at this point.
Okay.
If we talking about dominating, 2.
Okay.
So
He got miss, hit, miss, hit.
He got miss hit.
His first few seasons, he won't Kobe.
Right.
He won't Kobe. His first chapter.
hey. But that's a chapter, right? You write
But
a book,
it was
that's
with
a chapter,
whom?
right?
But it was with whom? And this is one chapter. It was with Shaq.
Okay. All right.
His second chapter was with Shaq, but winning.
Okay. How many
Then his third chapter was, he got
How many
2.
Just 2?
Okay.
I hate Brian.
If we talking about 4-year segments, I'm talking about 4-year segments.
You talking 4-year segments. You the only person talking 4-year segments.
I'm talking 4-year segments.
You moving the bar. Okay.
Thank you. All right. I'm just saying. He's moving the bar, bro.
This man that froze up. He'll be back with about.
Yeah,
Hey, while we waiting on Byron Logic to resume from its pause for whatever reason.
He back
What am I saying that's false?
Nothing, because you keep changing what you're saying.
LeBron, the only person that can have you making it seem like can't nobody have multiple chapters. I'm gonna bring random people.
I didn't say that. I just said Kobe had.
But you keep all right. You're saying chapters,
Hey,
but then Kobe only has two
hold on,
sections.
Durante, hold on.
But I just said LeBron dominated in all his chapters, though.
He just turned
That's all I said.
NBA careers into presidential terms. I don't know what's going on here. That's all I think. You turned it into presidential terms all of a sudden. Now we got 4-year segments. You need 4 years?
Well, to be fair,
45-year segments.
Hey,
he got the 4 because we comparing Wade, so he's saying they had 4 seasons. That's why he started.
Yeah.
Tell me who was Obama.
Fred, stop doing that. Stop walking him into things that he didn't.
But no, that's truly where we're starting because he was trying to do it. I just want to say this: in no 4-year segment that you can give me for anybody else that LeBron is done with, they gave him a 50-50 shot. I'm saying he 4 years, 2 titles, and 2 other final appearances. He got the final appearances, sure, with other ensemble casts. That's true.
All right, so real quick, what about KD?
Tough.
What about him?
Master Brand, what about KD?
To me,
chapters of greatness. What are you looking for?
To me,
Brand understood. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay,
KD, it was a partnership. If we do the chapters thing, it's OKC story, but then that didn't really go nowhere. His greatest claim to success is a member of the Golden State Warriors. Now, that doesn't diminish the killer that he is. He's still a great scorer and all that, but it still ties him with another person.
Literally where I'm getting at. It's not so you can name but now are you naming you can't tell KD's story without Curry, or can you not tell Curry's story without KD? Or which one is it?
I'm gonna need both.
Definitely really. The first one.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm getting at, because it's like this man will move the goalposts. So that's why I was like, what about KD?
Shit, I feel like Curry don't need KD.
Well, he needed him to get over that hump, but that's neither here nor there.
No, KD needed him to get over that hump.
Curry already had a championship.
I let that one live. Yeah, KD needed him to get over that hump.
Yeah, KD needed number 30. He needed the little light skinned fella. He said, "Hey,
he said, give me that yellow boy over there.
Come here."
A call was made because a loss happened, but that was neither here nor there.
You know what it was? He seen stuff on the floor. He was like, he puts up Ill-advised shot, but hit him. Russ can't do that.
No, that was true, but Curry didn't need him though. Need
Kelvin said
championship.
Robert Ory got
I hate this nigga. Hey, yo, why you? Hey, what about Bill Russell? How many champs that nigga?
Bro,
Hey, man.
Robert Ory is chapters up, bro. Think about it. Like he got with like 4 different teams, bro.
Oh, Big Shot Bob is what they call him.
Right. Young Bob gets a ring. Okay. A little bit older Bob. He used to tell you what, I'm gonna leave Houston, go over here to Los Angeles, get a ring.
Gets a ring.
He said, hey, tell you what, I'm done here. Like the band is breaking up. I'll tell you what, I'm gonna slide one more place. Hey, what y'all doing there?
Well, cuz got 2 with the Lakers. No, he got 3 with the Lakers.
2. No.
He got 2 with the Lakers. He got 2 with the Lakers.
Back to back the Rockets.
Yeah.
Then he got 2 with the Rockets.
Then he got three with the Lakers.
And then he got 2 with San
Antonio, right? Yeah.
Yeah. So I was saying, and Robert like, okay, well, the band that broke up LA going to Texas now. Shoot, we'll get 2 more of these things.
I mean, hey man, the man said I don't miss where I go.
Hey, Hubie Brown said,
but his first chapter would be him, you know, him as an option.
Yeah,
on the Rocket.
Oh yeah.
Like he was toting the rock though.
You know, that's tough. Think about this. Robert Ory, right? No one would say Robert Ory is a superstar. He's a great champion, but not a superstar. You know, the funny thing about it though is Robert Ory got playoff moments. Like I just think about like the defending the inbound man. I thought about the finals that the Spurs won over Detroit, and Hubie Brown made an excellent point. He said, you know, on an inbound play, if you don't defend the inbounder, he can literally just step in and pop a 3. Right? Hubie Brown is literally saying this in real time. They inbound the ball. The ball comes into Ginobili. Your inbound is Big Shot Bob for reasons unknown. Detroit, because apparently they didn't get your memo on the other squads that this dude hit 3s for a living like it ain't nothing. Rob hit the 3. So now every time I think of an inbound play for a clutch situation in the game, like if your inbound is a shooter, you better have somebody on him. And that's tough because Rob is just he's a role player, but the roles he played them very well.
Or if you can tell time, it's Dame time. So anyway.
Mr. Grand Opening, Grand Closing.
Grand Opening.
Hey, that's what the Cowboys did this weekend. They opened the door and shut the door.
I mean, if you read mine, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, fire the coaches.
I'm just saying.
Hey, and you can listen. You can put that up here and down there.
We'll
take both.
Shoot. Hey, real quick while Wes gets ready. For those of y'all that's out there, appreciate y'all. Rod, shout out to you, Mike. Who else I saw out there? Big Greg out here. Y'all like, share, comment with us. Appreciate y'all.
Yeah, if y'all haven't already, please definitely. If you have, go ahead and share it again. Get your people in here.
Hey Calvin, I'm up at. I'll be forgetting about you like we forget about Russ. In the Broncos.
You terrible. That's what I was looking for. My stuff was jacked up over here. So that man, put some respect.
And Gavin, my boy Gavin, your brother. Hey, get your brother. He be wilding. Gavin already know.
All right, but with all that being said, I think that number one, I think we've proven that in a way, Byron helped prove this, that you know, Kobe does need to be spoken. We got to put some respect on his name at the end of the day. Because when you look at the body,
Kobe, it's 24.
Hey man.
Yeah, 24.
Put some respect on the man's name. When we talking the GOATs, you still got to have Kobe in there.
Yeah, I would say top 3 always.
That's what we were. Okay, I'm glad that we convinced you.
The worst part is Wesley did this intentionally. He wound this back up. I just want you to know.
I'm glad you got us there. We appreciate you. Now, let's slide on and let's talk about
please, because I'm gonna cut you out, Wes.
How you gonna cuss me out for? What I do?
Even when he said he ain't.
I promise you.
Even when he says he's not lazy.
He's like, I'm not doing nothing. Yeah, right, exactly.
Even when he says he's not lazy.
He's trolling.
I'm over here running the show looking for my overload and stuff, man. I'm just, we had a good conversation. It was great. And now we're about to have an even better one because we get talking about Jason Whitlock, and that is a person that I don't necessarily like too much because he is not a great person. Yeah. But Stephen A. Smith let everybody know.
Stephen A. called it like he saw it. Fuck it. Whitlock just a.
So, for those of you all that don't know, Stephen A. had to address it on his show, which is on YouTube. He had to go ahead on and come on air and officially address Jason Whitlock because Jason is calling his autobiography a lie. He's out here saying things like Stephen A. didn't get a scholarship to the school that he got a scholarship to, and Stephen A. felt like this man, he needed to put this man on blast, and he did so for 30, 40 something minutes or something of that nature. So Brant, I know that you listened to it. What are your highlights and what are your thoughts?
For those of you who don't know, we just passed the Christmas season, so I'm going to use an analogy from the Christmas season. I often say at Christmas time that the original Grinch song is one of the illest diss tracks of all time. Like if you just go and listen to what this man sings about the Grinch, and then if you read a little bit about the backstory about how they told a guy to create the song, and you understand what he wrote as literally a diss track. Stephen A. got on the people's internet, and he wrote the illest diss track of all time. I was surprised when he hit me with the first curse word that wasn't one of the ones that the Disney family lets you use. I know he was on his own show, but I was like, oh, we in for a treat. So I had to sit up and listen. All I know is 2024 is setting up to be, if you stick your hand up and you ain't supposed to, it's finna get smacked right on there.
And I quote, Stephen A. said, "You a bitch." I was like, oh, I gotta turn this up. Hey, Stephen A. talk shit because Whitlock just go ahead, Brad. My fault.
When he called him, listen, Stephen A. was mad. He don't normally really body shame like that. When he called that man a fat bastard, I said, you know what?
I refer to him. That's his name. So for those of you all that don't know, Jason Whitlock has attempted to be on several networks that talk sports. In my opinion, he's not been successful at it, and instead has failed at his attempts. I think failed at his attempts to be a sports writer, failed at his attempts to give commentary on situations, and pandered. And y'all know I don't do this a lot, but this Jason Whitlock, and this is just what I'm gonna say, and pandered to the white man more than a little bit. Like he's this guy that will put down his own people to try to one up them. Because in my opinion, and this might be wrong, but this is what I see, he can't be successful, so he'd rather put everybody else down to try to make himself seem better. This is my opinion. The man will go on air and disrespect women's sports. He goes on, and this is on Fox News. He goes on Fox News and he disrespects, black people trying to have a movement. He was disrespecting the BLM and all of that. He said that women don't even necessarily. He implied. He didn't say. Let me get this straight. He implied that women don't need the right to vote, and that the man in the household should be able to cast one vote for all, and all this outrageous stuff. This is Whitlock that we talking about. This is the man that Stephen A. was addressing, so you can kind of understand why he addressed in this way. Because I'm 100% with Stephen A. on this one, and I don't always agree with Stephen A. But let me tell you, we talking Jason Whitlock. Oh, I'm with Stephen A. on this one 100%. Dude is not he's not a great person. He's just not.
He's not. Whitlock got the same forehead that you can sit Ronald Reagan Airport on in Atlanta. Fuck with him, bro. He be saying shit about like you say, he just degrades his own people, especially women's sports and shit like that. It's like, come on, dog. Like, what made them say, hey man, you should be in front of a mic, unless he might be the plant that starts the, you know what I'm saying? So LeVar Ball was right. Only thing Whitlock can talk about is snacks. Facts.
Hey man, I don't disagree with that one. Yeah,
Whitlock look like that old head.
I think he's just a puppet.
That's always asked for $5. Like,
And Joe says sounds crazy. Joe, it is crazy, and I agree with you, Byron. He is a puppet. He's
He's just
definitely
a
a puppet.
puppet.
He does all this.
He just. I think.
Like he literally was talking about. He literally said the word women's suffrage, and like he was literally downing women, and nobody wanted his opinion on that.
Somebody in the earpiece is telling him, yo, get at this person, get at that person.
Yeah, but he Stephen A. said that he's basically a snake, and that any opportunity that he got to kind of sort of like put down Stephen A. he tries to take it. I mean, he said, like Stephen A. said, you can run the receipts, you can check with anybody. Now, funny thing about Stephen A., and I found this funny because it's very similar to Cat Williams, but I still think that Cat Williams is kind of sort of the soldier boy of comedy when he's telling stories. It's very interesting. But Stephen A. said he got it in his contract that he will not be on the same anything with old boy. He just won't be. And I mean, he said that Skip won't work with him. And when you think about it, I think about Undisputed, right? When Shannon was on there, because that's when I watched mostly. I don't recall him ever being a guest on that show. And and he was on the same network at that time, but he was never a guest on that show. And you think about all the people they had on that show, like they had like anybody that wasn't directly working with ESPN, like with a show, came on Undisputed. But you never saw Jason Whitlock. So that lets you know, and say what you want about Skip Bayless. Hey, he said, I don't trust that dude right there. So, and Jamel Hill, Chris Broussard, you can name them all, man. Apparently they don't mess with Whitlock, and it makes sense to me because dude is trash. But Byron, what you got to say?
I'm just saying he was a puppet, man. I just feel like a dude that just attack people like that, I can't rock with him. I don't want to be close to somebody like that.
Oh, Joe, you definitely don't trust the dudes. You definitely don't trust somebody that's being dragged in to be a puppet on the news. You can't trust it. You shouldn't trust it. And like Brant was trying to say, stink, stunk. Hot garbage.
Wouldn't touch him with a 39.5-foot pole.
Baby. And that is a fact. Ain't nobody rock with this dude. He's so disgraced. I don't think he's on any network now. I think he's just on some back low budget network. No offense to the people, but I mean, nobody will put him on TV like that anymore. And there's a reason for it. I think, in my opinion, he's a clown. That's just me. But I don't know. Y'all got anything else y'all want to say about this tomfoolery?
Yeah.
I can't get down with it, and it just don't make sense. Also, Cat is still out here making rounds. He in a follow-up interview, so he's still stirring up the streets. But I really do think it's gonna help him sell tickets for his Dark Matter tour. Not that he really needed the help, but the Dark Matter tour is gonna continue to make news. I think he actually ended up with an additional stay in DC or something like that. I think I read. So, Cat is making his moves, and good for him.
Are you going? Is the question.
Am I going? No.
Yeah.
Are you going?
I don't know. Thinking about it.
Well, shoot. Well, let me know. Let me know. But I don't plan on it directly. But if you hitting it up, I might consider it, but probably not. But let me know.
I think the one in Richmond going to be sold out, so I think I might hit the DC one.
I think he had an additional something like that I read. Yeah, so
it's February 2nd in Richmond at the Landmark. So,
but he ain't missing right now. Even with, like I said, still nobody's really come out with like a full undressing of what he said because they can't. There's enough truth in what he said that you just can't. Steve is gonna be Steve, and at the end of the day, Steve got money. They all got money.
He said my man had a man unit.
Was he lying?
He was
Byron, I can tell you right now, if you had your beard back then, he would have called you up and like, hey, bro, can you cut that off for me? I just need to borrow that real quick.
Yeah, that was wild, bro. Because I'm like, yo, he had Steve Harvey thinking. He said Steve Harvey thinking everybody, he had the sharpest edge up line, bro. That shit was fake. That shit fucked up my whole spirit, bro.
Bro, you knew that was fake, though. You had to know that was
But
fake.
that lineup was crazy though.
Of course it was.
He was cheating this whole time.
Yeah, Steve Harvey was balling in the middle of that throw, man. You can see that.
Who was asking Cats about the? Who was asking that Barber to give us the Steve Harvey line? Is it?
No, we won't. You the only one.
I wanted my lineup to be sharp, bro.
Nah, you was the only
How
one.
sharp this lineup was. How sharp lineup was. Boy, stop.
Nah, that was just you. I ain't know what my Barber like. Hey, yo,
You gotta
let me get that Steve Harvey.
Go ahead and push up that comment.
that line. I just want the line. I ain't talking about the hair. I'm talking about the line, bro.
Byron, you walked around with the Boosie cut all the time.
But my line was sharp. We talking about the line, Wes. The line. That's what I want. That makes the cut.
Stop lying to these people. You ain't never went to your barber like, hey, yo, give me that Steve Harvey lineup.
Bro, I want the line. I want the Steve Harvey line.
You ain't never said that to a barber.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, plenty of
Okay.
time.
Oh, all right.
I want my line to be sharp.
You might say I want my line to be sharp. Yeah, I agree.
You didn't say the
The
Steve
Steve Harvey line.
Yeah.
That shit was sharp.
Okay.
Y'all never heard that in the song?
Who said that in the song? He'll be back. Anyway, Kelvin said, call Steve Harvey Mr. Potato Head. That mustache and them teeth.
Real big.
Shout out to Steve Harvey and everything that he do. Because at the end of the day, he is successful at what he got going on. But the man was definitely out here lying to people because we could see it in like some of the specials that he would do. You could see the man's hand was standing in these places. He was just holding on to it.
I don't be looking at dudes like that, but the lineup was crazy.
Just say you admired the man's lineup, man. Fake
I
for
did.
real.
Yeah, I'm trying to tell you. Like, I'm not hiding it, Wes.
It's gonna be what it's
I'm not hiding it. You looking at the extras. I wasn't looking at the extras. I was looking at the lineup. Like, man, that shit's sharp as hell.
This motherfucker sharp. He said, Steve Harvey show sharp. I need Steve Harvey show sharp. But I'm glad you won't try to wear them suits. Because the line up. Don't say the line because them suits was something else.
No, his shit was. He probably had that enhancement shit back then, bro.
Yeah, they was.
That's the part.
Damn.
This line was always tight because he won't know actual.
Hell yeah, they was putting this shit on him. Man. He was cheap. He been getting money for a long time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
he been getting money for a long time. He been getting money for a long time. That's what it was. Yeah.
And then Sid ain't gonna say nothing because Sid got a lot of projects going on, and no matter what, because
I'm gonna interject here. Sid can't let he can't let Cat mess up his white people money.
Well, he got the CBS. He got the show on CBS, right?
That's the white people money because that's the old folks network anyway.
Yes, I think he's working on Johnson Family Vacation 2. I don't know who's looking for Johnson Family Vacation 2, but he's working on that apparently.
Financing out his paycheck from the white people. Continue.
So think about this though, Johnson Family Vacation 2, and think about the ages of the children from Johnson Family Vacation. And I don't know how that's gonna work because Bow Wow and Salon is our age, so good luck, Chuck. I don't know how that's gonna work, but good luck. And then what else he got going on? Aren't they trying to get some type of comedy special going or something? I don't know. But I know the only one that's still truly out here in these streets is DL. He the only one.
I'm be real with you. I like Cedric in some spurts, but I haven't heard a special from his that I can stay up and watch. Like when he do stand up.
Go ahead. Sorry. Go ahead.
Think about the Kings of Comedy. He only had like that one or two jokes that was like funny.
Well, I mean, his set was good in the Kings of Comedy, I thought.
Everybody know Mac shit was like legendary though.
Well, that's the thing. They all knew. Everybody understood that if Bernie don't close this show, and even Steve said this, you can't follow Bernie Mac. If you got to follow Bernie Mac, it's a problem. And Steve had a problem trying to follow Bernie Mac. He said this in interviews. He's like, they didn't want to switch it up, so they had me going last, and I had to follow Bernie. And he said Bernie on his own would shut down everything. So Steve had a problem with following Bernie. But I mean, when Bernie got people out here almost throwing up from laughing, what you gonna do? You got to come and follow that? That's tough, bro. That's tough. I mean, that's like having to. Well, I don't know why you would do this, but that's like having to follow up Whitney Houston after she done tore the room down.
Yeah.
What song are you gonna sing that's gonna do that? That's gonna bring it back. That's tough. You know what I'm saying? You can say what you want about, R. Kelly got his problems. And he talking about I'm illiterate, so I didn't know about these lawsuits. I got sued for $10.2 million, and I'm illiterate, so I didn't even know how to read the lawsuit. Stop lying, sir. If they did it, they did it. But that's not the end of it. If you gotta follow like R. Kelly performance,
if he's illiterate, how does he write songs? How do the people decipher the lyrics?
Well,
I'm sorry, it was a random question, but you said that, and I was like,
but you know what's.
But I mean, some of your
what's crazy? His lyrics is never complicated.
They're not. And I mean, some of your greatest don't write. You got to think about some of your greatest rappers don't write. So there's that.
I'm saying he writes for other people. So I'm like, okay, it's one thing if it's in your head, that's different. You're the artist performing it. How do you get it from your brain to the other people that need to sing the songs? You can't write.
That's recorded.
That's what I'm saying. Maybe he could record. I guess he could sing it.
No, you just told a lot of artists what they do, and they get leaked sometimes. Is that they'll do like demo tracks. So they'll record their version of it, and then the artist does their version.
Fair enough.
Because that's what got Carrie Hilson just about canceled by Beyonce's people, because she was like out here saying I made those tracks first. I did the demos for him, and Neo, he got some stuff that came out that he did for Beyonce. So a lot of artists do demo tracks and then they just do their own thing on it. So I don't know if that's the case with R. Kelly or not, but
I just thought it was funny because it was just like, I'm illiterate. Robert, you write music for people. Shut up.
But what I was saying about Kells is that you got to follow R. Kelly after he going through his anthology of music. That's tough.
It's tough.
And then apparently, according to Steve, he had a situation, and I understand what he had going on, but he was performing old material at one point in time and getting in trouble. So there's that too. Because he released a comedy special and then went on the Kings of Comedy tour, and everybody already saw the stuff on Showtime. So they were like, bro, you gonna get up out of here with these old jokes. But back to what I was saying. And then Ricky Smiley got his stuff going on. He out here still doing shows and stuff. He got the radio show and all that. So, Ricky ain't trying to risk that. The only thing Ricky wanted to let people know is that I won't cry because no Cat Williams, though. I just got some emotional stuff going on in my life, which is true. He definitely do, because my man lost his son. So, there's that. But so none of those comedians really, really, really are gonna mess up their bag for responding to Cat. I don't think. That's just that. And Jason Whitlock can't respond to, well, he might, but ain't much he can say. I don't think. And Kelvin said, said F Cat, that was his joke. He said jokes get stolen all the time. That's true. I mean, comedians will steal comedians do be stealing jokes. Because I mean, a lot of comedians back in the day stole from Robin Harris and Red Fox, people that ain't out here in these streets still, they'll try and recycle their jokes. They definitely do. And then Kelvin said he can't believe that Steve tried to take Bernie's role in Ocean's 11. The director of the film confirmed it because he snitched on Steve. Hey man,
yeah.
You can't tell me you can't see Steve trying to do something like that though. He's like, I'm Steve Harvey. It should be me.
Steve ain't no movie guy.
I mean, I don't disagree with that. But he might have wanted to be.
Cat Williams reiterated that to us the other week.
Right. He said, you don't want no country bumpkin, such and such and such and such and such.
Right.
I mean, but he also said similar about Sid, but Sid got a lot of movies that he was in, and so Sid got a filmography that's got some things in there. I don't know who thought Sid was a secret spy, but apparently they cast him in a movie to be a spy. So
The Cleaner, that shit was ass. Come on, man, stop it.
hey, man, I ain't seen the movie, but I know that they cast him in it.
Somebody cutting the check. Somebody love him who's cutting the check. They must could get somebody else. Somebody else called out on that one. That shit was ass.
They was just walking around, was like, "Hey, Sid, man, you busy?"
Yeah, that was some cheeks. That was cheeks. Yeah,
Oh no.
some dirty
Hey.
cheeks.
They cast him.
Bruh.
They did cast him in it though. That's the only thing I can tell you. So you can't say he ain't got roles.
The tough part about it, he got the money up front too, y'all. He's like, no, I don't want to be paid anything by the performance of the movie. Let me get all my numbers.
Nah,
Sam's like,
shout
hold
out
on,
shout out to his agent. Whoever his agent is, good God Almighty, they looked out for him.
Hey, but like I said, you can't say that he ain't out here in movies. He definitely got a few of them under his belt. That, I mean, when you really think about it, they probably definitely gross more than Cat's filmography when you think about it. More, I'm sure of it, because I would say that some of the movies said were more mainstream, especially that one. Didn't he do one like The Honeymooners or something like that too? I think something about The Honeymooners, maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah, he had a lot of small roles in some big films, bro.
I think The Honeymooners thing, it was his main. He was one of the main roles, right? I don't know. Y'all don't watch movies like that, but I think there was a movie like The Honeymooners or something like that. And then whatever the neighborhood got going on. I ain't got his filmography, so I can look it up. Well, Brent's looking it up, so Brent, you take care of the filmography part.
05, yeah, you're right. Yes, 05.
I remember a bunch of weird roles. I was like, how did he get this role? But that was none of my business.
For the folks at home,
bro, I'm telling you.
For the folks at home wondering, rated 3.4 out of 10. Just so you know. Not trying to kick a man while he's down, just reading the IMDb. I'm just telling you.
Oh man, okay, so he struggled along with that.
There's 7,500 votes that made that 3.4.
Shoot, look up The Cleaner real quick. Now I'm curious.
Okay, The Cleaner. Yeah, I can pull it up. Let's do that.
If it's more than 3.4, I don't know about it. But I'll tell you why he's looking that up. I mean, some of the roles said here were cool. I was cool with, like when he played the Reverend.
4.6. Oh shoot! Out of 12,000 votes, it even got more votes.
Damn.
Hey man, somebody like, wasn't Lucy Liu in that movie or something like that?
Yeah.
That was because of her.
She probably got them votes.
Yeah, she was playing his girl or something.
Oh man.
Which was a weird.
Was it like a Mr. Smith type? I ain't seen the movie. Was it like a Mr. and Mrs. Smith type thing or something?
Yeah, kind of sort of.
Okay. Interesting. What I was saying was the movie that I liked him in was Kingdom Come, which was I guess some people would call it a lower budget movie, but it had a bunch of stars in it, so I didn't think it was. I like it. Y'all seen that movie? With LL Cool J and Red Divine. Tony Braxton was in there, Jada Pinkett was in there, Anthony Anderson was in there. It was a very star-studded cast. That should have been on that list. Which also that list that we went over a couple weeks back, I see that they it's propping back up again, the black movies list, which I still think is missing. Kingdom Come should have been on there. If it was, I don't think it was. Because that was a very, 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 very black movie. Because when you got Red Divine in there, and you got Whoopi Goldberg and a bunch of other people whom I'm not naming, I'm sure. It was a very black movie.
Not naming.
I mean, I'm probably forgetting somebody.
Yeah, they found all the black people in that movie. They were like people you hadn't seen in the movie. Wow, popped back up just randomly. He's like, oh,
He
Yeah,
just started, he
Eddie
just started
Winslow was in
recruiting,
there.
right?
Eddie Winslow was in there. Bernie Mac's wife in the show, she was in there.
Wanda Smith, I think is her name.
I think the last name is Smith. I didn't want to say Wanda because I wasn't sure if I was right or wrong about that. Yeah, it's a crazy movie, but I enjoy it. One of the few movies that I enjoy. It entertains me because it seems like some family members that some folks may have.
Yeah.
But have you seen it, Durante?
No.
Okay, well, good. I got a movie on you that you ain't seen. I'm winning out here in these streets. But hey, man, it's rare.
Damn right.
It's very rare. The only person they have in there was old Carl Winslow. He wasn't in there. They didn't break him out. He could have played the old dude at the garage or whatever. But anyways, that's all we really got to talk about today. We got some other things we could talk about. But we'll get to that next week or so or whatever.
Yeah, probably get to it before. Yeah, look at Byron.
Byron good today, actually. Byron ain't been long blinking or nothing. He just like, what are we talking about? So let's get on up out of here. So this has been the Experts About Nothing podcast. Brent, what you want to tell the people?
Hey man, you see something, say something. And check out Gifted Hands 08 on Instagram. You'll get your custom decor, your events plan. Like I said, the calendar is starting to book up. By the way, y'all, I started to book my vacations. I know Durante will be like, here they go with their money, but I'm starting to do this. So my calendar is filling up. So please, go check it out again. Gifted Hands 08 on Instagram. Link to her website is in the bio.
So y'all be sure to check out Gifted Hands 08. She out here in these streets. Like Brand said, she out here with making your crafts and your good needs, but also if you got an event that you need planned, hit up Gifted Hands 08 on Instagram and holler at the girl. She got you. All right, man, what you want to tell the people?
Now you already know, shop Big Dog only, man. Got some new hoodies about to drop. Got some new beanies about to drop. Hey, man. Hey, enjoy the winter, man. Why it's here? If you're in the way, you in the way.
Y'all see the two-tone colorway while we talking about if you ain't in the way, you in the way. Y'all see what's jumping off up there with the red and black.
Yes, sir. Yeah. A little something slight for the midnight.
For the midnight, huh?
Yeah, for the midnight. A little something slight for the midnight.
We know you got them lined up, Byron. You ain't got the front on the people. Durante, man, what you want to tell the people?
Y'all stay safe out here. Be good. Wrap up because it's cold out here.
Wrap up. That could win.
That could have went a lot of different ways.
Here come the man that was talking about meeting up at the midnight. He let you know, hey,
nah.
Hey, wrap up
outside. Bro.
Yeah, wrap up outside and wrap up inside, if you know what I mean. Now, y'all
burning sage and everything.
I'm gonna slap shit out of him.
Hold on. Before you continue,
he done came on the podcast burning sage.
2 weeks ago, he was getting on me by Erica, man. 2 weeks ago, he was getting on me by Erica. They ain't getting on you about the Erica effect, man.
Well,
somebody jealous. Baby girl giving us some Erica. She's giving up that Erica. I'm trying to
let it be what it's gonna be.
It's a Yankee.
She got a sister.
Don't let that.
I was just about to say that. Byron about to say she got a sister. How many sisters she got?
She burning incense, candles, and sage.
Hey, like I said, it's
man.
Candle.
Any other good car brands out here we need to know about, Durante?
Huh?
Mm-hmm.
Any other car brands we need to know about out here in these streets?
Yo.
Damn.
Audi, any Porsches out here we need to know about?
They're playing games, bro. They playing games, bro. Durante, even when he say he ain't.
Hey, look.
I'm trying to help Byron out here in these streets.
No, you ain't helping Byron out. We already know he missed the midnight. He ain't got to tell us.
He ain't got no. Yeah, come on.
Hey, man. Hey,
if
every
I'm
once
under
in
the
a while,
bed,
Byron say the roster.
Midnight.
Every once in a while, Byron say the roster got to open, and I'm just trying to help him out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, ain't no look. I'll see what I can do. All right, it might be a Porsche around here somewhere. It might be a Camry. I don't know.
Wait. Hold on. I mean, Toyotas are known to be reliable, good, and long lasting. So, hey, man.
I'm more of a Lexus type of guy myself.
Hey, man. That's that high end. That's the high end upgraded version. So, hey, man.
More of a Lexus type of guy.
I'm with you, Byron. I'm with you.
Hey,
Either way, man, they long lasting. They gonna take care of you. So, hey.
If you made it to the end of the show, y'all see they like to wait until they get to me, the troll, but it's cool. Y'all be and brush your teeth, wash your ass. And Brant is preparing his trips. All I gotta say is it's gonna be some niggas in Paris. So y'all.
When you say baby girl had you burning the sage, man, it's a new you. You know what I'm saying? You turn it over a new leaf. So
cut it off.
We in the custom stage like this.
Cut.
I may not be in Paris, but I may be in some language places where they speak
French.
French.
This shit off. Because I'm gonna cut this
Baby
shit
girl had him burning the sage.
I come in trying to have a moment of silence for my team. I can't even burn a yank. You know what?
He tried to play it all like he doing it for the team.
Yankee can. All right.
Wait. This ain't even your candle. This our candle.
Look, flip that around.
You don't even know what.
Nah, you got that from the mall.
No,
Midsummer's Night. You ain't you. Okay.
This is my.
That Bath and Body Works.
I like candles. Y'all stop playing. In this fucking show. In the show. Y'all be
that
good.
Bath and Body Works right there.
Fuck these niggas.
That's old girl shit, man. She gonna be chugging. Don't be burning her candle.
You see, he ain't let it burn too long. You see, he put it out.
Oh Lord.
What it smell like?
Hey, see, Durante, look, you trip on me about taking trips, but see, I ain't trolling you.
Yeah, Brent always had my back. These two wide body. Well, never mind. I'm done. Like I said, I was trying to turn over the
Why we got to be wide body?
I mean, you not. I mean, I'll take my title.
Not.
I don't know.
You stand beside West. Y'all make the number 10. Y'all be good. I'll holler at y'all later. Y'all stay safe. I'm out.
Different strokes, different folks. All right, anywho's and anyways, this has been the Experts About Nothing podcast, and we out.